Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to be a first impressions video using the Shade and Light Eye Contour palette from Kat Von D. The palette is really nice and I'll go into detail on everything in the video. So I won't babble on too much on my intro. Pretty much if you want to see my first impressions on this palette and how to recreate this look, then definitely go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so like I explained earlier, this is going to be more of a first impressions kind of video because I've never worked with anything that is Kat Von D face and eye related, but I have heard really good things about the Shade and Light palette, so I figured I would just go the complete opposite way and give the eyeshadow quad a chance. And this is basically what you get. So really pretty colors. This is more of the neutral side, the cool side, and then the warm side. So we all know I love my warm palette, so I'm probably gonna switch off in between this and this guy. The pamphlet does list these three colors as base colors. Of course, this would be the base color for these three guys, and then so on and so forth. I'm going to use this guy as the base for this one, simply because I feel like it's a little bit lighter and it's going to work better with my skin tone. I'm going to take this guy, tap off the excess, and I'm going to place him basically from my lid all the way up into my brow bone. So I already primed my lid before getting started with this, and it is always really good, and I like that she does this in the palette. It's always really good to just set your primer with an eyeshadow because powder and powders blend in a lot easier with each other versus putting on a base and then putting on your crease color. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to blend in that way, so I like that she put the base color in here. Next color I'm going to take is the highlighting color in this side. So using this color here, and we're going to put him on the brow bone and then the inner corner. And I do want this, looking at this, I feel like I want it a little bit lighter. So I'm going to take the highlighted color from the neutral side, and we're going to pop this in the inner corner here. And I'm being pretty generous with the lid color, and I'm bringing it about halfway in to the... After doing that, I'm going to take, instead of just going in with this crease color first, I'm going to go in with this crease color from the neutral, and that we're going to place all into the crease. And you want to keep blending until you get something that looks like this. After doing that, I'm going to go in with this color now, the more warmer color, with a tapered blending brush. And same thing that we did, but I'm going to focus it more on the outside versus bringing it all the way in. So you see the depth that gives right there. So far, the colors are super pigmented. I don't feel like I have to keep going in and picking up more product. And it is really easy to blend into each other. I don't feel like they're going on chalky at all or whatsoever. Does anybody ever find that eyeshadow comes out nicer on one side versus the other side? Yeah, that happens with me all the time. This side's always better. So one of the things that I do with the warmer color is I always make sure that I bring it into the inner corner, or blending it onto the lid, so to speak. That way there's no harsh lines. It looks a lot more seamless and a lot softer, but still being defined. I'm all about it. And then same brush, I'm going to take the darker color right in there, that one, and we're going to focus him on the outer corner. I'm mainly just tapping this color before I start blending it. And I think I'm going to keep it more like that. I'm not going to bring it too far up. So basically just keep blending, keep going until you get something that looks like this. What I'm going to do is go back in with the highlighting color from this palette, and we're going to pop this on the lid again. Tapping him ever so gently. So this is where you want to go back in with your blending brush and just make it seamless. And then one more thing I'm going to make do before I finish off this look is I'm going to take the matte black color, and I'm really excited to try this matte black color because I have this thing with black colors that some of them go on a little bit too soft of a texture in my opinion, and it defeats the purpose of a black line. So I'm going to wrap this around more so on the outside and just kind of feather it up so it's more of a smoked out liner kind of feel. Lightly gonna dab him, starting on the outer third and then bringing my way in. This is a lot easier when I do it on other people, but I'm gonna flip the brush around and drag it up. And I feel like the black is super pigmented, and it's not one of that soft texture that I was telling you about. Okay, that was really hard to talk and do at the same time, I'm sorry. I'm going to get a little bit more generous with it and just pick a pinch up with the tip of the blending brush. And I'm just going to dab him in. Okay. So, pretty much done with the eyes now. I'm going to step away off camera for a little bit and apply the lashes, mascara and lashes, clean up the bottom. And since this is more of a focus on just the palette itself, I'm going to do the rest of my foundation and then come right back and give you my final thoughts on the palette. So stay tuned. So I mixed these two colors on the lower lash line, and then just to cool it down a little bit so it wasn't so red, I took this cool color and I just stamped it right up against the lash line. And if you can tell, it looks like I put black, but I didn't. It's just the mascara that I use, and when you pack it on the lower lash line, it creates that dark, intense line. So that's what I did. And then I just took a white eyeliner, put it in the waterline, and then the light color that I put in the inner corner is the one that's right next to the black color, so this guy right here. So really nice palette. I definitely recommend it for any one of you who pretty much want something soft but you can use to intensify it for a night out. If you don't like shimmery colors, or if you want just a basic palette that you can go to build up the crease, then I definitely recommend this palette. It was $46 at Sephora, and it's nice because in the packaging, which looks like the front of the package, which looks like the front of this, it also includes all of the colors in the back, and it tells you the shades and everything that there is. And then it does come with a pamphlet in French and English. Tells you what you can do. This is, of course, like I was telling you, the neutral, the cool, and then the warm, and it gives you just ideas that you can go based off of. So like I said, $46 at Sephora. Definitely recommend it. It has a bunch of really nice matte colors. Again, matte colors are really good at using the crease, on the lid, whatever you want to go for. I mean, going into winter time and the fall season, a lot of these colors are really in, and they're in year round, honestly. It's just what you make of it. So this is what I did for the look. I didn't show you guys what I used for foundation, but if you want to know what I did and what I used, everything that I use is going to be down below in the description bar. So if you want to take a look at that, feel free to. So if there's any other looks that you want to see using this palette, then go ahead and let me know, and I'd be more than glad to show you guys other looks that you can do. I feel like a really nice smoky eye, like all over the lid, blended out, would look really pretty with this and be really achievable. I'll probably show you guys how to do that. So if you want to definitely see more looks, let me know. I would be more than glad to do so. Take a look at everything in the description box right down below. Alright guys, bye!